Alright, hello everyone, Adrenaluke here. It is that time again for Spin the Wheel. This is, I believe, episode 14, so I apologize if I got the episode number wrong in the title of the live stream. I'm pretty tired today because I was up pretty much all night editing 2 new YouTube videos. If you guys haven't checked those out, go do it. They are bangers, especially the race I had in RA Shadow's lobby. So, spin the wheel today is with the 2015 Subaru BRZ at Circuit Santa Claus. I'm going to go ahead and post my link to the live stream in a bunch of places. Hey, we got a Slipstream in here. He goes in Rory's chat a lot, and Rory's live streams.
Never heard of him till now.
Well, you do now.
Oh yeah.
I actually haven't even touched this track at all since we tried it out a little bit last week.
Well, this is the only sync car that I'm any good at, I'd say.
Layout B?
Yep. I mean, I think I have had a couple of okay races on.
Daily. Race next week.
I think I'm only better at it going backwards for some reason.
I don't know what the daily race is because I'm honestly just really tuned out from GT7. I'm sorry. So, I'm answering my chat line, I see.
I know.
I guess I don't really have to clarify to you because you stream too.
I'm actually not streaming right now.
Oh no! I just mean you stream as well, so you know the deal. I'm just gonna move my chat overlay to go to the top right. There we go. All right. Well, I haven't got any practice in since last week, so I'm gonna. Oh! I didn't mean to. God dang it! I did the same thing last time. Can we just all exit? You know what? Screw it. You know what? Let's just do a race with me having zero practice. We're gonna race. We're gonna race.
This is a great track though for grinding and just overall fun.
Yeah,
track.
don't exit. I actually want to see how a race will go if I don't practice at all, because that'll just be more fun.
Well, Slipstream's A ranked.
I'm sandwiched between them. I made it. Oh, now I'm in last. I think I braked way too hard. You don't have to brake too hard on this thing, I think.
Flying blind awesome.
Pens on the corner.
Yep, Colby, I'm flying blind because I just wanted to jump in, zero practice. And you know, another thing is that I rarely ever play GT7 anymore now. I'm almost ACC all the time, so I haven't even touched GT7 for 7 days, exactly 7 days. And so this is going to be very interesting to see how it goes. I like the bridge part of the track. It's cool going over the bridge. I have no idea where the braking points are, because I don't have any practice on this. See, I think I slowed down too much there. Okay, we're about to hit the wall. Nick the wall there.
I'm just going to listen. I'll let y'all race and at work currently, but y'all have fun. Good luck.
Ooh, TCR. Oh no! There he goes. Yeah, no problem, man. No worries at all.
He'll join up for a race or two.
Okay. Apex said he's gonna join for a race or two.
I know just having the stream on for people who are smaller it helps, so I'm at work for a long time, so why not?
You know, as long as I'm not distracting you from your job to get you in trouble or anything. So who just joined there? My camera was blocking it.
That was Apex.
Okay, sweet. Apex, we're on the final lap right now, so...
No, you're not distracting. Well, I got you in my ear and I can still work, so you're good.
Okay, well that's good. Oh, but this isn't good. Oh, God.
Hello.
We are on the final lap, Apex. Just 2 laps, because this is a pretty big circuit and a very slow car. Well, I'm not doing like amazing on it or anything, so. It's a good track though, if you ask me.
Yeah, Sync Car B has quite a nice flow to it.
Oh, it's the same place I hit the wall last lap, but I didn't hit it that hard. And my left arm is really acting up today. I'm gonna have to do a lot of physical therapy after this. Man.
Do you play on PSN or do you play on computer? If you play on PSN, what's your name? I'll send you a friend request later.
I don't think you can play Gran Turismo on computer. I think Gran Turismo is only on PlayStation.
Yeah, it is.
Were you asking if I play ACC on PS5?
Wait, what's Slipstream doing?
I just now saw that.
Why?
I just knocked him into the finish line. Hey, Andrew, what's going on, man?
Hey pal, how's things?
It's doing all right. We got the lobby up. We just did the first race, and Slipstream was doing donuts in front of the finish line. Guys, I'm gonna have to go take some pain medication because my left arm's acting up a ton. I will be right back.
I have a PS4 and I play up sometimes online, so I have figured I could give you a friend request to race sometime together if you're up for I. Lol. What's up, Slipstream? Yo, what's up? Slipstream, are you doing the race with DJC on Sunday? I'm undecided, confused face, not sure if I will hack it in the supercars. I know I'm going to be doing it, but I'm using the GTR and I don't expect to do well, but I'm going to do it for the experience.
Alright, I'm back. I'm just seeing if I missed much on the chat.
Copy that. Maybe a good chance to really race a GR1.
Colby, when you say you have a PS4 and you sometimes race online and you'd want to race together sometime, do you mean on this game? Do you mean on GT7 or do you mean on ACC?
No, I'm going with the Group 3 Nissan GTR 2018. It's the required car.
Does everybody want to do another
GT7.
race? Okay.
I don't have X.
So Colby, I actually, I pretty much only do this once a week on GT7, and like the rest of the week, I'm on ACC.
Cool. That could be fun too. Yeah, a race again, bro.
Not for long.
Oh, okay, no big deal. Just thought I would ask.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, Colby. Honestly, don't be surprised if in the near future I pretty much just decide to just stick with ACC full time, and like, I'm just starting to fall in love with it a lot. Oh, there goes Scotchel. Oh, Lionessi, there's somebody in one of the leagues I race in ACC who uses controller, by the way. Oh, I'm about to die. That was close.
Who is it? Because I know,
I get it, I have been RO.
two
I
people
actually-
that use controller on the ACC.
So the thing is, I had their party chat on during the race, and after the race is over, I heard somebody say to somebody else, "You were probably thinking, there's no way in hell I want to lose to a controller player," and so he was referring to someone when he was talking to that guy, you know, but I don't know who.
I have been around Gran
Which
Turismo
controller
since
player
they
that guy didn't
started
want to
and
lose
played
to,
all
you
of
know what I'm
them.
saying?
So I guess you can say I'm a Gran Turismo fan big time.
Right.
Nice, Colby. I only started with Gran Turismo Sport. Oh, jeez. It's always that turn is where it gets me. I started with Gran Turismo Sport in April of last year, and that was my first, if you want to call it sim racing, that was my first quote-unquote sim racing experience. And since then, I think the second one I tried was F1 2021. I didn't really play that too much. And then GT7 obviously, but then ACC lately, and it's, to state the obvious, my favorite so far is ACC. But I don't really have a huge history of sim racing, so a lot of this is, you know, like, I think a lot of the people that I talk to have played Gran Turismo for ages, but that's not the case with me. Well, did they even have much out in the market back then? And like, well, because I can imagine they probably didn't take this stuff very seriously back in the days of PlayStation 1.
I had a wheel for the PS2, but that was also pretty shit.
I can imagine, yeah. I had a Logitech steering wheel for PS3, but I was using it for like Midnight Club and stuff like that way back in the day, and it was so bad too. It was like you put it on your lap, so you couldn't even like mount it, and it was all plastic. The entire thing was plastic, and it was also tiny, and it could only rotate like a halfway around. Like it had hardly any rotation at all. The steering wheel. Oh, and there was also no force feedback on it or anything like that. It didn't have any paddle shifters, no, it was just terrible. People are selling it on eBay now for like $15.
I don't think they went online until... Gran Turismo 4 maybe 5, but I can't remember.
Oh yeah, that's right. Some PS2 games did have online.
Multi-LAN connection, I think it was.
So it wasn't like Wi-Fi then?
Don't forget,
I think
the internet wasn't that advanced back then.
The age of online gaming really started in the era of like PS3, Xbox 360, and
mid-2000s.
Like mid-2000s.
Well, the 360 came out in about 2006.
I'm trying to remember what was the first online game I played. Like, what was the first... Not quite sure what was the first game that I ever went online with. I think it was Call of Duty 3. Pretty sure that's it, actually. Either that or Motorstorm. And that was a fun game. Did any of you play Motorstorm? 'Cause that goes way back.
No Wi-Fi, lol.
Dude, something's wrong with the water filter in our fridge right now. Like, this does not taste right.
Fun times.
Yeah,
I
fun time,
remember old
Slipstream.
school dial-up.
We can probably do 1 or 2 more races. I'll just take a short break for you guys to chill for a second if you want. You know, what's funny is I'm so used to how on ACC you can only use the steering wheel controllers, or you can only use the controls on the steering wheel to navigate the menu. And so when I'm on GT7 now, I'm doing the same. I'm using the D-pad and the buttons on the steering wheel to navigate the menu instead of the actual PS5 controller. They do need to fix that.
Wheel users do that.
But to be fair, they do need to fix that. Because I would much rather use a controller to navigate the menu and then just use my steering wheel when I'm driving. So who are we spectating here? That's Lionessi. Okay, well let's spectate Lionessi. Nice. Well, you turn your hazards on.
Yep.
So, when I was testing out Indianapolis yesterday on stream, Lionessi, the first thing I tested, like the very first thing I did as soon as I got out there before doing anything else, I was just so curious if you could just, you know, break through the barricades and then just drive across the oval, even though that's not like actual counted laps in the game. If you could just drive across the oval to mess around, and it doesn't let you. Like, that's the first thing I tried, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Yeah.
It's too bad you can't also simulate the Michelin tire disaster of 2005.
Somebody brought
Imagine
that up.
That.
I was in a public lobby because, you know, when new content gets released, everyone's trying it out online, of course. So like all the lobbies were all the new American tracks yesterday, and I joined one that was in Indianapolis, and someone in voice chat mentioned that same thing, the Michelin thing with Formula One.
Yeah, it's because the tires couldn't handle the diamond cut surface that was introduced at the time.
Right.
But the Bridgestone tires could, because obviously, you know, because IndyCar had they'd already Bridgestone already done a bit of testing before with
Yeah, IndyCar uses Firestone, which is like it's a branch of Bridgestone, so it's still like the same. It's like a partnership company, basically.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I'll be coming in around 10-15 minutes, just settling off home from work.
The data that Michelin didn't.
Hey, Spo says that he's going to be coming in about 10 to 15 minutes. Well, Spo, we'll probably only be doing 2 more races, so you'll probably be able to catch us on the last race of the day then. But at least you'll be able to race with us, though. I'll probably just wait a little bit longer before we start race number 3. Catch up to Apex, Lion. I've noticed in GT7, all of the marshals wear the same exact outfit.
Or just pure orange.
Yeah, I know. They're like living traffic cones.
Oh,
that was... Yeah. I was about to say that was close, but then you did nick it. Nice.
I had to crash to avoid hitting you then.
Oh, Lion, so, I was meaning to tell you, so I was on an online race at Silverstone, right? And there was a Ferrari that was ahead of me, and, so we were going into that really tight turn right before pit lane, and you probably know where this is going now. And he was ahead of me, but he loses control in that turn, and his car starts to like drift because he overcorrected, and so then his car's just sliding super fast sideways, and he slides perfectly into pit lane. But like his car's just drifting like sideways at a 90-degree angle, but he's flying into pit lane. And then when I pass by, I just see a notice that says race control, penalty to the number blah 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 car for speeding in pit lane. I was laughing so hard after that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, I wish I could have got a replay of that.
Not that.
Well, yeah, because I just wanted to see from his perspective, like, what on earth happened inside a pit lane. Like, well, I know what happened. It would just be funny to watch it. Because I was just long gone by that point. I was just passing him right by. Like, I saw him sliding into pit lane. But he obviously kept sliding really fast all the way past where the speed limit begins. Because I just see, like, penalty, speeding in pit lane.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he got a stop and go penalty for that. Not a drive-through, so he had to stop in his box and then go out.
Well, I'm not exactly surprised. He's speeding and going in sideways.
But it's like it wasn't even like something he intentionally did. You know what I mean? Like his car was just sliding sideways, and there's nothing he could really do by that point. And it just magically just goes like perfectly into there.
But then the game will automatically just see that he's speeding.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do race number 3. My arm is not happy.
Just managed to finish my second lap before he started.
TCR Scotch did a false start. Oh, I thought you would still be ghosted. Oh my gosh. His car got unghosted the millisecond that I was up there. I guess I just canceled out his penalty for the false start there. I just propel him right back up there. You know, this has a surprising amount of grip for being on comfort tires. Because I would say this thing can corner better on comfort tires than the Camaro is cornering on sports tires.
Oh God.
So what's isn't this week on DRSL Interlagos?
In the Radical, yeah.
Nice.
For 1 hour.
I actually didn't know they
You said
do
you
that
played
sometimes. I thought
.c.c.
they
So what do you think should change about Gran Turismo from X?
They do at least one. They do a 1 hour race once a season.
Yeah, I thought they only did 30-minute races, but to answer
Predominantly, yeah,
to answer Colby in the chat. Oh gosh, I don't think that. So how do I word this? They're two completely different genres of games. So I think that GT7 trying to be exactly like ACC would be a mistake, because they're just different genres of games. Like ACC is a true sim where GT7 is more of a it's a simcade. I will say GT7 out of all the simcades out there, well, respectfully leans more towards the sim side. I will say that, but just compared to other arcade sims, but it's definitely not. It's not even close to a true sim. So it's not, I guess, fair to compare them in that way because they're not really they're not the same genre. So it's really just a matter of me preferring that genre over arcade sims,
for
really.
fuck's sake. Penalty.
Fair enough, that's your opinion. I get it.
Yeah, they're just different different genres. So they appeal to different audiences. All right, Slipstream, no donuts near the finish line this time.
I don't need to serve.
Man, I was leaving you guys in the dust.
And I'm not saying it to be snotty or say Gran Turismo is better, I just want to know what you thought was.
Snotty? What? Not saying what? You're not saying what to not be snotty. I don't think anything you said was snotty. I don't think you said anything snotty. You're absolutely fine. Alright, so Spo should be, he said he's going to join us in like, well, just soon. So,
Like dropped.
oh, thank you, Josh. Haven't seen you in a few days, I think.
Good
How's
race,
life been treating you?
Slipstream. I can't keep up with you, lol.
Slipstream is fast, isn't he? Hey, Spo.
Hello.
Yeah, how's life been, Josh? It's good to see you.
Hey, you never know what today's generation.
Yeah, you're fine, Colby. So we're gonna do one. Go ahead.
I hot as good few corners. Fire. I'm alive, thanks.
Slipstream says he got a few good corners. Well, once Spo joins here, we can probably do the last race after he warms up a tiny bit. Well, Spo, do you want to jump in or do you want to warm up first? Alrighty, so yeah, once Spo joins, we'll let him warm up and we'll probably do the last race here. So when I look on the top of my G29, it has like some switch where you can flick it between PS3 and PS4. I had no idea that this was able to use on PS3. Dude, I remember when PS3 was out, I thought that was like the pinnacle of like video games, and I thought there's no possible way that they're going to be able to make anything further than this. I thought we like hit the wall and that's that. I thought like we've reached the end of evolution with video games then, but it's definitely wrong on that.
Slipping, you're terrible. You got a few corners pretty good, I call BS. I know you're faster than that.
Slipping, you're terrible. You mean, oh, is he calling Slipstream terrible? Nice, Lioness.
Asterisk, asterisk. Hi Adrenaluke. Finally got to adding you.
Rockley, what's up, man? I always see you in like a lot of public lobbies on ACC, Rockley. Lion. I'm spectating you, Lionessy, by the way. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh, I thought you were about to T-bone him.
No, I wasn't. I was trying to spook him.
I'm just trying to spook him. I mean, this is a Japanese car, right? So technically you're driving the right way. Because over in Japan, they don't stick on the left-hand side.
No.
See, I've always wondered, like...
Axe has been my go-to now. Was on GT Sport, but GT7 is killing me.
Yeah, same, Rockley. I was on... GT7 used to be my main sim racing title. But, well, if you want to call it sim racing, you know, I know people are, like, different with whatever, but if we call it sim racing, GT7 was my main title there with that, but really, I'm on the same boat as you. I ever since I found ACC, I've just been falling in love with that. And you know, almost everyone I talk to that tried ACC, it's always the same story. Like, literally almost everyone that started out on Gran Turismo and has tried ACC, they all tell me, like, yeah, I like it so much better. But of course, like, that comes down to like personal preference, though. Yeah, I can see that because they don't have any. They don't even have a single road car in ACC because it's not trying to. ACC is actually the like official sponsored game of GT World Challenge. So you think of like Madden NFL is like
Yes, a
the
lot of
football
European
game of like
countries are like
NFL. It's like
I've
that,
been
but
to
with
Okinawa,
that
Japan, and they
particular
definitely drive on the
motorsport.
right
You know.
side and the driver sits. They both have their pros and cons, but Axe has definitely helped my pace more.
Yeah, I think the audio is better in ACC, but to be fair, I think the visuals, the graphics on GT7 are better. I will give it that. But like I was telling the other guy, I was telling Colby and Chad earlier, I do think they, at the end of the day, they are different genres though. So I mean, we can compare stuff, but I just think like which one like. Yeah, but I think I was being asked by Colby, like, what should GT7 do to be better compared with ACC? And I'm like, well, I don't think they should try to copy each other because they're two completely different games. So I don't think one of them should try to be like the other necessarily. Right. Let's do the last race, gentlemen. What do you think? Oh, Spo's. I thought Spo was already loaded in. I guess I'm not paying enough attention. Okay, well, we'll give Spo some time then. What is happening? That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. You had one guy chasing someone that was going in reverse, and then he gets sandwiched between two cars, both like one driving the wrong way. Now we're playing Wreckfest, I see. Yeah, car meet. See, if you were doing that right now in ACC, you'd hear a spotter be like, "We got a puncture on the rear right." Because I've done donuts at the end of races, and it always results in a puncture after like 30 seconds or so of doing it. All right, let's just go ahead and start this last race, guys. Scotchwell says GT7's turning into Wreckfest, especially with Monza. I'm really not a fan of Monza. I think Monza's a terrible racetrack, and I feel like I'm the only one that thinks that.
I got dizzy.
Like Monza, you're going in a straight line like almost the whole time, and then when you're not going in a straight line, it's freaking chicanes, which I hate chicanes.
Oh,
And they have so many race
Monza's
curves.
great.
Like everything that I don't like in a racetrack exists in Monza. And to be fair, too, the racing at Monza is entirely reliant on slipstream, so it's mostly luck, you know? Like, if you're just around a lot of other people, as soon as you're on your own at Monza, you're not gonna catch up then, because, you know, you need slipstream there. Whenever Slipstream pops up in the chat on Rory's live streams, he always goes like, "How you doing, Slipstream?" and Rory's accent and everything. Hey guys, Rory here. No, he doesn't say Rory here. He says, "Hey guys, Erie's here."
Warsaw is a decent track once you get past turns 1 and 2, but it has turned into
Oh gosh, we got a casualty. Man down. Come back here, Apex. Hey guys, Erie's here. Welcome along to another video.
Hey guys, Erie is here, and welcome back to another video. Subscribe now so you can see more exclusive content of myself flaunting my arse cheeks on the window of your mum's car.
Hello viewers, Super GT here. I'm every YouTuber today.
I know I prefer tracks that are more technical, so Monza is not one of my better tracks, but it is still fun.
What's he doing?
What's that one? Well, the thing is, like, Monza, like, 90% of the turns on Monza, 90% of the turns on Monza have raised curbs, and they have 2 chicanes. And there's raised curbs on the chicanes too, but then the other turns also have raised curbs. It's just, I don't like it. And then outside of that, you're just going in a straight line forever, so Monza's not my cup of tea.
Sorry.
Well, and another thing though, Spo, is that I don't like how, I don't know why it is, but on the very first lap, turn number 1 turns into a bowling alley every single time. I believe it.
Where'd you from?
Well, but it's not just on GT7. Like no matter what game you play, like on the F1 Codemasters games on ACC, any game you're playing at Monza is always like carnage. Well, I think that's probably it for today's episode of Spin the Wheel. But see, I hate to say it, guys, but I'm considering ending Spin the Wheel. I know that's like heartbreaking, but I don't know. I think this might be the last episode, guys. As sad as it is to say. Everyone's so silent now, I feel so bad.
Last night, mate. No, don't GP. New out.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm really coming to a decision that I think from now on I'm really just gonna be doing ACC, like just all together, you know. But yeah, Spin the Wheel's been really fun. It's been a fun run with you guys. So, so here's the thing. I'm doing something kind of similar to that because ACC is definitely not as jump in and go. It's not nearly as plug in and play as GT7. So in a game like this, Spin the Wheel works beautifully, but it really would not transfer well to ACC. And what I'm gonna do instead, it's kind of similar in a way. Like it's similar, but it's also not similar. Is that I'm thinking of starting my own league on ACC if I can, where what we will do is to determine the tracks. It'll be like we'll do 5 race seasons, right? And I'll spin the wheel 6 times to get 6 random tracks, and then I'll have a poll on the Discord for my league where we vote on which of those 6 tracks we do not want to race on, and the track that we don't want to race on that gets the most votes is obviously the one that people dislike the most, and so we'll exclude that one, and then we'll do the 5 other tracks that the wheel landed on for the season. So that's like randomizing the tracks, but randomizing the cars on ACC is probably not a good idea. Because ACC is not plug and play in that way. Like I can see having random tracks, but you know what I mean. And plus, with a league, you also like with it being random tracks that are selected for the league. You also still have like time to prepare for that because like it's posted on a schedule ahead of time and you know what's coming up. You know, but I just don't think like doing something like that on ACC would transfer well, because if you've played it, you know that it's definitely not as plug and play.
I'm just curious, does Axe have Road Atlanta and Road America as well?
Colby, it does not have Road America, and I really wish it did. So when they made the American track back, they had to pick 3 tracks because when I was at least what the studio that is behind the work on ACC themselves, they were talking about when they're making the American track back, they said that they have to put in so much effort when they make tracks for it, so they can't just put in any, like, all of the American tracks that they want. So they had to pick only 3, and they said it was a very hard decision to make. I personally would have loved if it would have been like I like how Indianapolis and Watkins Glen are in it. I love those two, but I'm not a big fan of Circuit of the Americas. So I would love if it was like Road America and then the other two. Like if Road America took Coda's place, I would prefer that. But you know, Road America is an awesome one. They actually did consider it. They considered Road America. They considered Virginia International Raceway. I think they also considered how do you pronounce it? Sonoma. Uh, the one in California, I think. But yeah, the three that made it ended up being obviously Indianapolis, Watkins, and Coda. But yeah, Road America. I wish that was on it because they have to. Basically, the criteria is that it has to be a track that GT World Challenge actually races on, because you know it's the official GT World Challenge game. It's like I said, it's kind of like the Madden NFL, how that is to football. This is the same concept, but towards GT racing.
So what about for the European tracks?
So yeah, if GT cars don't race on the track, they don't. Even if it's a track that exists in real life, if GT cars don't race here, they can't add it. Let me missed a few messages in the chat here, so let me look at my phone to look at the chat. So what about the European tracks? There's a lot. There's a lot. They've got a lot. I know they got Barcelona, they got Imola, they got Misano, they've got Monza, they've got Spa, they've got Zolder, and I'm just going off memory here. They got Hungaroring. That's a pretty good one. I feel like I'm definitely leaving some out, but I'm just going off the top of my head. Let's see here. They've got Silverstone. Silverstone's my absolute favorite. They've got Nürburgring, GP. The GP layout, not Nordschleife. Because they laser scan the tracks, so laser scanning a track can get expensive, and so I can't imagine them laser scanning Nordschleife. That would be a gigantic track to laser scan. And they got Mount Panorama, but that's not European. So you're asking about European tracks. They got Brands Hatch, Zandvoort. They got Paul Ricard. They got Snetterton, Alton Park, Donington Park.
Alton Park.
Okay, so since both Spo and Lionessi are both from Britain, they're probably going to hate me for saying this, but I actually am not a huge fan of Alton Park.
Fuck you, you bastard.
Maybe I just need to drive it, because that's what I was saying about Coda too. Like I said on my live stream, maybe if I just drive at Coda more, maybe then I'll start liking Coda more.
Pure fucking blasphemy by saying that, mate.
Fantasy Asian tracks. Wait, Colby, I'm talking about what tracks are in ACC, Colby. So GT7 is fictional tracks, but all the hang on a second. All of the
strong.
Give me 1 second. All of the tracks on ACC are real and exist in real life. There's no fictional tracks there, and also they can't just add any real track they want. It has to be both a real life existing track and GT World Challenge has to race there. The actual racing federation has to go there, So, well, that was fun today. Thanks for the good time, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close out my live stream here. Race fast, race clean, and I'll see you all in the next video.